Hey Vinyl community, how you doing? It's Bill with the Vinylverse. This video is a little bit different. I have a question that I hope will start a thread, get some responses, either in the comments below or hopefully video responses would be great. But my question is, when you tell someone you're a fan of the Beatles, why do they ask you, oh, who's your favorite Beatle? John, Paul, George, or Ringo? Now that doesn't always happen, but it does happen, and I'm wondering why that is, because you don't really hear that with other bands. Trying to think of another band, like the Eagles, for instance. You don't say, "Oh, you're a fan of the Eagles? Oh, who's your favorite Eagle? Glenn Frey, Don Henley, Randy Meisner." It's a little weird. I guess it stems back from maybe Beatlemania, and there were a lot of teenage girls that loved the Beatles. Maybe it stems from that. So that's my question to everyone: is why do we need to pick a favorite Beatle, or why do we get asked who's your favorite Beatle? The Beatles really is the combination of the four guys. So I know Lennon and McCartney were the writers for the most part, but the Beatles really is the four guys. Now, with all that said, my favorite Beatle is George Harrison. I say that because he's known as the quiet Beatle, spiritual Beatle. I just find that I can relate to him the most out of the other three guys. Plus, I really love his songwriting, his voice, and of course his excellent guitar playing. So I just thought I'd throw that out there as a joke. But I do, if I had to pick, it would be George Harrison. And his first solo album of any Beatle, minus the other, Wonderwall music and electronic sound that George Harrison put out. His first true solo album, I think, is the best solo Beatles work that any of them did. Not that I've heard everything, but to me, this is my favorite solo Beatles album. So, George Harrison is my favorite. So I'd love to hear if anyone has anything to say about this. I'd love to hear from some of the big Beatle hitters, like, me, Mr. Mayo, Beatle James, Beatle Brad, Beatle Vinyl 85, Mark P. Now, I don't think most of them don't follow my channel. James Griffith just subscribed, so hopefully he sees this. Maybe, James, if you could comment on this, that would be wonderful, and the other guys could see it. I'd love to hear everyone's thoughts on this. Why are we asked who's your favorite Beatle? So that's it. Just a question I had. Hope everyone's doing well. Leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And before I forget, I'm running a 100 subscribers contest. Recently hit 100 subscribers. I'll put a link to that contest video below. Would love it if you entered. You have until June 30th. So that's going to do it. All right. Thanks for listening to my question, and I'd love to hear your responses. Take care, everyone.